Welcome everybody, OP Super Speedway Series, Key Realty, Championships. Hope everybody had a pretty good middle of the week. I believe this is what they call the hump day, and humping we're going to be doing. We're at the high banks of Daytona. Everybody go get your snacks. You know the routine. Get something to drink. Come on back and spend some time with Bobby in the lobby here on MaxSpeedTV. Should be a good time tonight. Watch these cats run around through here around 200, 195 mile an hour. Should be a fun time. I know we got a lot of guys that are going for this championship. We have top 8. We'll be showing you those here in a little bit. But in the meantime, hurry up, get what you need to do to keep you comfortable for the next 2 hours. We're going to get into the national anthem, get it out of the way, and we're going to come back. Stick around.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track the bombs busting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the whole
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're ready for a great time. OP Super Speedway Series Key Realty Championships. A few things to keep in your mind here before we get this bad boy underway. One fast repair for these guys. That's all they're going to get. Also, keep an eye on these pit road strategies. Anybody could come in on the cautions. You know that as well as I do. The question is can they all come in together in green flags? We will be finding that out, hopefully. Getting ready to go into the qualifying runs. Now, qualifying's a different little story here. What are they going to do? You're going to have some of them that's going to probably more than likely stay back into the back. And you're going to have some that's going to want to race up front to try to miss the big one. And you got some thinking maybe they can run around in the middle and miss the big one. I can guarantee you it will happen. Once, twice, 3 times maybe. But it's going to happen. It's all about being at the right place at the right time. Or being at the wrong place at the right time. Already some technical difficulties going on. Awesome. Don't nobody leave. Stick around. I'm going to have to do something pretty quick here, so bear with me. Well, I'm not exactly know what's going on here, folks. Hopefully we'll be able to get into I'm not getting any noise other than my big mouth. We're not getting the racing cars here. And I don't know why. Right now, they are gridding. We'll get this underway right here. Top 8 guys so far. Will Weber's leading the charge. Kenneth McCullough Jr. second. Hunter Reynolds third. Fourth, Travis Elliott. Fifth, Logan Hilton. Now, fourth and fifth are actually tied, as you can see right there. Robert Duvendak won last week. He needed that win to get into this top 8. Sean Stevens, seventh, and the man on the bottom on the bubble, Mark Mann. Those are your top 8 fighting for the championship so far. Let's go ahead and get through the grid anyway. Starting row number 1, Mark Mann in the 04. Along beside him in the 26 is going to be Hunter Reynolds. Row number 2 in the 63 is the kid, Logan Hilton. And beside him, the 95, James Mayer. Row number 3, 62 of Les Levy. Beside him, the 53 of Dave Hunt. Row number 4, the 24, Will Weber. And the 72 is Sean Stevens beside him. Row number 5, 77, David Booth, and the 51 of Travis Elliott. Row number 6, 65, Shane Posey, the 02 of David Overstreet beside him. Row number 7 will be the 8 of 1 Cody Ober. Beside him, 7, Josh Milam. Row number 8, the 32, Jim Westerfield, the 913 of Rick Nichols. Row number 9, the 18, Mark Vega, and in the 60 beside him, Chris McCullough. Row number 10, 39, Jamie Jessup. Beside him, the 03 of Kim McCullough. Row 11, 57 of Robert Thorens. 48, Andrew Schroeder. Row number 12, Jimmy Reynolds. In the 17 and the 10, Robert Duvendak. Row 13 to 15, Sean McCormick, the 921 beside him of Joseph Fogg. And row 14, last but not least, Derek Conley. Still trying to get the audio straightened out, folks. Bear with me right here. Ha ha! I found our problem. Green flag just in time as it goes. Leading them down, Mark Mann on the bottom in the 04, being pushed around here with Logan Hilton. The kid, you want to keep an eye on him. He is very good around here. Up top, in the 26, Hunter Reynolds. Race is presented by the Hiltons. If we stay green and do a green flag pit stops, you're looking at around 15 to 17 laps. Some guys are going to have different strategies. We don't exactly know what they're going to do. Some's going to be coming in together, some will come in as teammates, and some will be coming in by themselves. One thing about it, they all going to have to make pit stops quite frequently because they're only running, I think, 7.5 gallons of fuel in these rides for tonight's race. Still, Mark Mann on the bottom. Lap 2 out of 100 in the books. Everybody appears to be playing nicely so far. They know how important it is. Everybody knows on the bottom is the fast way around, but here at Daytona, That's not necessarily true. You get some really good momentum up on that high side. You'll see these guys going up on the high side. You're going to see them drop down in front of the guys on the bottom, and then they're going to ride around and so on and so forth. That's what the goal is for these guys that's on that top side, to try to get in front of that leader and drop down. Mark Mann bringing him down in, lap number 3 out of 100. So far, so good. They are playing nicely here. I talked to Mark earlier before the race. He said, man, he says, I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about this. He says, I'm pretty wore out and I'm pretty tired. We got a guy that's off the pace, up on the high side. Looks like he's by himself. He's hopped back in. No harm, no foul there. Not quite sure who that was. It might have been the 03 of Ken McCullough back here, I think. A lot of guys are going to be hanging out in the back. A lot of guys are going to stay up front to try to miss that big one. Still, man, making it look pretty simple right now. On that bottom side, right along with the kid of Hilton, staying right with him. Go on back a little bit. Look at some of these contenders. There's Dubinback right there in the number 10. He's moved his way up. Not staying back into the back. Sean Stevens right there in the 72. Up on the high side. Some of the pushers. We've got some guys in here that they just love to push. Matter of fact, one of them happens to be Josh Miley in B7 right there. Already, they're almost peeking out, looking 3 wide right now. And who's the cat trying to gain a little bit up on that top side? I believe it's going to be, it is a McCullough. That's Chris McCullough right there. Pops right back in, passes a couple, hops right back in, the teammate there. So now they're together. You need teammates around here. It definitely helps. A lot of strategy involved. Like to say hi to the YouTubers out there in chat. Appreciate the people talking with us. Merle's out here with us tonight. Tammy Hilton's out here. Tammy, I sent that shirt off to you. Hopefully you get it within the next day or so if you haven't already. It should be coming shortly, I promise you. So far, things are looking good out here, Merle. You got the 04 Mark Mann. That's the one she cheers on every week. And right now, he is leading lap number 7. Some of these cats broke away just a little bit back here. Let's see where they're at. Maybe right up in here, Jim Westerfield. Him, Cody Ober right back here is another cat. This guy here he is in the number 8 machine. Sticking right around Hank. These guys not losing that draft. Single file back here in the back. Kind of stay out of trouble when that happens. Andrew Schroeder back here, single file. Still up front. The man with the plan, Mark Mann. On the top side, the McCullough boys. Making it work up there. Sean Stevens has popped up there as well. Maybe he's going to give him a hand. A 32 has popped up there also, Westerfield. He's starting to think maybe this third row might have a little something going on. They're going to hop up there and check it out. Looks like Dubindak's going to follow suit possibly up there. Already only 9 laps out of 100, and we are 3 wide at Daytona, ladies and gentlemen. You would think it was the last lap here. 26 jumps down. Finally, Reynolds does clear the 04 man. Hops down on the bottom side. Says, you can push me around for a while, pal. I'm tired of being up top. As he takes the lead, he dives on down, going into pit road, and we got trouble already. The 62. Les Levy up on his top. And still flipping around. Let's go back and take a look and see what's going on here. The MaxSpeedTV replay. Way back. Man, that thing lasted quite a while. It all started coming into the pits right here. Take it down here and take it kind of slow. See the trouble we've got going on. There it is. They just basically ran into each other and they were coming into the pits. And man, Les Levy takes a ride. Here's his ride, ladies and gentlemen. Over and over, barrel rolls, one after the other. Still trying to get that thing together and still off the catch fence. Definitely going to be using a quick repair on that one. Take it back one more time. Let's see if anybody else is in this mess. You can see it happening right up front right here. 32 into the 72, 72 into the 62, and there they go. That's the trouble, folks. Remember what I said? Green flag pit stops. Real quick, I'm going to throw in a fast commercial here, and I'm going to fix one more technical difficulty that YouTube's thrown at me. This is the OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series brought to you by the Hiltons. I will be right back. Hang in there. All right, folks, I apologize. Looks like I finally might got the bugs worked out of this bad boy. Well, it doesn't look like I do either. Let me see here. Yep, I think I got him out, folks. Whew, wow, pressure, huh? 13 out of 100 is in the books. Let's get back up here and see what's going on. You guys let me know if you're hearing the race cars and my big mouth, will you? That's going to tell me that I fixed our little problem we've got here. I'm hoping I did. Will Weber in the 24 is leading the bunch right here on this caution lap. Cody Ober, your top 5 so far you're looking at. Starting this off, Weber, Ober, Mann, Milam, Hilton. Cody Ober. He will be leading this pace on down. As soon as this truck gets out of our way, caution lights is off. I certainly hope none of these drivers has the monkey on their shoulders like I've had tonight so far. Nothing but technical difficulties, but I do believe I am fixed. Speaking of being fixed, everybody else came in, got their fast repairs done. Getting rid of the old truck, and here we go. Green flag coming right at you. Thanks, Tammy, for letting me know. I finally fixed this thing. Bringing it back up to speed again. Some of these guys cannot afford to get into another incident. They've already had to use their fast repairs. Up front, leading this big old train, Will Weber in the 24, and that pusher, Josh Milam. He told me last week he'd rather push than win a race. Keep an eye on that number 7. He definitely enjoys the pushing. The kid Hilton sitting right here in third and 63, right there. Now he's up top. Being shoved by another guy. Cody Ober, he loves to push too. Here at Daytona, it is a very tight, close track. These guys can do their door jamming. They can actually draft. They can side draft off each other. You'll watch them get really close. It's going to take the air off that other car. Kind of pull them to them. Mark Mann sitting up here in the top side now. That's a first for him in a while. Third car, top side. Logan Hilton up on that high side, being pushed by Ober. Milam in the 7s trying to push the 24 Weber, keep him out in the front. Ober's trying to sub the 63 of Logan Hilton, trying to push him out front so he can hop into the low side here in front of these guys. So far, hitting speeds of almost 190 mile an hour. There the kid goes, dropped down on the low side, just like I said he was going to do. That's the way it works. Textbook maneuver. Mr. Weber, you could push me around for a while. And that's who we're riding along with, Will Weber in the 24. Whoa, trouble right there. Not quite sure what happened, but man, it is a mess. We're going to have to go back and figure this one out all over. Right there it is. The 24 gets into the kid, Logan. Throws him up, hits Ober. Mark Mann is involved. Just about the top 15 cars is involved. Took our way back. Look at the carnage that's going on. Well, we got the 77, it looks like, is up on his side. That's David Booth. I'm pretty sure that just about took out every single person. One more time, folks. This is what it's going to look like, full speed. Just a little tap sends them all the way back, spinning around and around. Everybody is just about in this. Down the bottom, trying to miss it. Duvendak is in it. The 77, he's in it. David Booth, not good. Gonna have plenty of time to go through here and take a look at this one. Nobody wants to point fingers, but we will find out exactly what started this mess. Let's run it back here and see if we can figure this one out. Let's see what I want to get into here. See what we got. Gonna slow her down. Right here is where all this occurred. The 24, I believe, he just must have tapped the 63 of Logan and sent the rest of them up the hill flying. As you can see right here from Overstreet. This is what's happening in front of him. Not looking good. Trying to stay out. The 77 is up and over. Booth. All the way back. The 26 of Hunter Reynolds is into the wall. Not good there, that's for sure. A lot of guys just basically used up probably definitely their last fast repair. The only one they have was the one. 80 laps you've got to run now and keep your nose clean. Some of these cats that got into this accident, they don't have a fast repair to use. McCullough's going in to get some more work done. Take a look at the back end of Duvendak. Looks like I believe he had to use his fast repair. And he did. Yep. New car. Keep on looking here. Let me find him. There he is. Logan. Yep, Logan's got a new ride also. He's all fixed up and he's good to go again. That's what we wanted to find out. Josh Milam. He's being show Drew leader right now. This time around. You got to keep in mind, too, like I said, these green flag pit stops, it's going to be tough. We've already had one incident because of a green flag pit stop. Keep that in the back of your minds. These guys cannot afford to get into any more trouble. Here we go. Green pedal, loud pedals down. Let's get it on. Green flag. One more time. Travis Elliott is being shown on the bottom. In the 51. He is another one of these contenders for this championship. He is in the top 8. right there, right along, right behind him. Robert Thorns in the 57, doing the pushing. Milam is up top, leading the charge on the high side, along with the 0-2 of David Overstreet. Duvendak right there in that third position on the top side. Looks like so far we do have a few of these guys that are out. Mark Mann all the way back here by himself, slowly losing this draft. He's led 9 laps so far, was caught up into the second caution, the big one. Needing to get him a dance partner. Up front, the 51 of Elliott. On the bottom side, top side, Joshua Milam. Oh, trouble already. The 17's into the spin. That will bring out caution number 3. Let's go on back and take a look. Gotta slow her down one more time. Jimmy Reynolds gets tagged by the 65 of Shane Pazzi. Turns him and I'm not sure who he collects right there, but he hit him pretty good. Looks like it's the 50. I think that's going to be the only 2 cats involved right now. Looks like it is. Yeah, Sean McCorrick in the 50 right here. Everybody does a good job trying to get away, trying to avoid these guys. Wow. You know what, guys? I'm starting to think that the bugs are out of the system for me. The monkey's off my back, but I think it just jumped into these guys in these cars here. Lap 24, we have had a total of 3 cautions. We've had 9 lead changes. Again, these are your top 8 guys that are going for this championship. Throughout the race, I'll try to let you know where each of them is standing and hanging out at. Weber, McCullough, Reynolds, Elliott, Hilton, Duvendak, Stevens, Mann. Only 24 laps in. These guys will definitely be coming in and getting their pit stops. You can watch them all coming in right here. Coming right at us. Pretty much everybody. So far, so good. No troubles that I can see on pit road anyway. And here these guys are coming out. '53. Dave Hunt. He's got just a little bit of damage up there in the front end of that. Shouldn't be too awful bad for right now. The 0-2 of Overstreet's out. Logan Hilton's out. Sean Stevens. You've got 3 chase contenders, 4 chase contenders right there, all in the top 5. Here comes McCullough in the 8 position. I'd like to think maybe we can have a chat. Let's see if we can do this. Hey, Duvendak, Bobby, you got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, Bobby?
Well, I was having some bugs earlier on starting this race, and I was able to get my bugs worked out, but I think I might have passed it along to you drivers out here. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was pretty big there, wasn't it? I think the whole field except the front two or three, maybe?
Yeah, pretty much got everybody in the one caution there. I don't know, bud. I mean, 25 laps into this 100-lapper, a lot of guys has used up their fast repairs already. I'm assuming that this is going to settle the boys down. What do you think?
I would like to think that, but I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure about three-quarters of the field has already used the fast repair from that wreck. I'm just assuming.
I would say so, yes.
So, yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of guys kind of take it easy, hang at the back of the pack, especially some of the championship guys here. I was able to get back up there in the field before the end of that stage. Got about 5 bonus points. And I don't think many of the chase contenders did get playoff points because of that wreck. They were all kind of at the back. So it gives me a little leg up there for stage 1. I would like to stay up here for stage 2. I'm kind of iffy on if I'm going to or not. I don't know yet. But I can definitely tell you after stage 2 I'm going to be taking it a little more easier, sitting at the back if I manage to survive this stage.
Well, hey, I'm going to let you go, get you back down there with your boys. Good luck, and keep your fenders on it, will you?
That's the plan, but man, it's not looking too good so far.
All right, buddy. Just like he said, it's not looking too good so far. Absolutely right on that deal. Holy Toledo. I think there was only, like he said, maybe 2 or 3 cars that was not involved in that one wreck. Lights are off the pace truck. We're going to get ready to do it one more time. Hunt, Overstreet, Hilton, Stevens, Duvendak. That is your top 5, it's saying. Actually, Will Weber's your top 5. Duvendak is 6th. Bye-bye truck, hello green flag. One more time. Overstreet's got to take off like he was a shot out of a rocket. But he's not going to go very far fast because this field will catch right up to him. Going it up on the high side. Hunt and Logan up there. Will they drop down? Yes, they do. They drop down in pairs. Hunt and Hilton both. Down in front of the O2 of Overstreet. Back up on that high side, the 72. Sean Stevens has got the 24 behind him. He's got a McCullough, the 60, also pushing up there. As of right now, though, the bottom, Dave Hunt with the kid. Logan Hilton doing the pushing. Still on the bottom. I think Duvendak was right, and I think these guys might decide to play nicely here for a little bit. If they're going to play nicely, let's just go ahead and have our little fun. A lot of people like to see this, they like to hear it, so let's do this. MaxSpeedTV. Let's crank this mother up. You tell me that's not fun. It's a blast watching these cats running down here at 190 mile an hour. Still, Dave Hunt is showing the way. Down on that bottom side, the 72 is Sean Stevens being pushed up on the top side, but love to get just a little bit more pushing going on up there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our 8 guys fighting for this championship. Let's see where they are at. Starting out with the leader there, that 24, Will Weber. He is setting into 5th position. Way back here in the 18th position, Ken McCullough. Hunter Reynolds setting in 14th position. He's a contender. Travis Elliott in the 8th position. The kid Hilton setting up here fighting for the 2nd position up in the front here. There's Duvendak riding along in that 8th position on the bottom side and then number 10. Looks like McCullough says, you know what, boys? I've used my fast repair. You're scaring the crap out of me. I think I'm going to fall back here in the back a little bit. Who else we got in here? Sean Stevens. In that 72, he's fighting in the 3rd position. Up on that top side, you got quite a few contenders. You got 5 contenders alone up here in the top 7. Sitting right here in the 11th position, Mark Mann. That is the top 8 for this championship fighting away. You guys out there on YouTube, give us a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing so far. Unfortunately, I got the bugs out of my system and gave it to the drivers. Thank God it's an iRacing or they'd be coming after me. The guys always appreciates the thumbs up. I know I certainly appreciate it. Makes me look good in front of the boss after the oops I had at the beginning. Technical difficulties. Stevens in the 72 drops down in front of Dave Hunt. He's going to be leading the charge on the bottom side. Throw a blanket over the top 6, 7 cars right here. Apparently using the fast repair already this early in the race, it's not really having a whole lot of effect on these guys. They are still almost as racy as they were when they took the green flag. You got to be in it to win it. These guys know that. Could they be a few people in the bad boy trailer? It's a possibility. Talking about bad boys right now, man, oh man, look at Ober and Milam working together. Taking that front spot away like it was nothing from a candy from a baby. That's simple, guys. Cody Ober doing a great job shoving. These two cats work very well together. The 7 and 8, they work very well together. Look at the high side. There's 2 more guys that work very well together. Duvendak up there with the kid Hilton pushing him right along. Only a 2-car train up on the top side. And they're staying right with him on the bottom. As a matter of fact, Hilton's got Duvendak pushed out ahead just a bit. Drops him down into the middle. Left the kid to hang out there on the high side. He will fade back just ever so slightly till he gets picked up. The kid's trying to come back up on that high side. He has no help. What's just 1 car? Hardly no help at all, man. This bottom side is flying right now. They've got no choice. They got to stay up on the top side unless they can find a hole and shove it in it. Going up on a little better view right here. Duvendak is leading the boys around here at 188 mile an hour. And here they come into the pits. Now let's take a watch here and see what they do. Are they going to slow? The 53 slams on his brakes. Looks like they might have learned their lesson here. Everybody's coming in pretty cleanly. Up front, the kid, Hilton, takes over the number 1 position. 95 right on his tail, James Mayer. Duvendak in 3rd so far. Stevens is 4th. Back just a ways, Robert Thorens. That's your top 5 as of right now. And here they come. No problems at all. Clean as a whistle right there. Everybody's doing pretty good now. Now they're driving better. Mark Mann is being shown in that 12th position. Wait till the scoring catches back up with these guys when they hit the line here. We'll let you know where everybody is at. One car down on the bottom. There comes Jamie Jessup. He's in. Duvendak and him are back out. Him and the kid. The kid will come off with the lead here. Thank you, Maxine, for saying I'm doing a pretty good job. You wouldn't have said so if you'd have been with me at the beginning of the broadcast. If it was nasty. Thank goodness we could get things fixed out. All right, Hilton and Duvendak right here. These two cats are trying their best to get something moving along. And the reason why, because here comes a train. These guys are definitely going to catch them easily. Question is will they make a move? Let's take this back just a little bit and we'll watch them slowly creep up on them. Here they come. There's your leader, Logan Hilton. Duvendak is second right there, and here they come into the picture right now. They will all bunch right back up together again. $40 of 100 in the books. Everybody's went through the pit stop here. The last one, no problems whatsoever. They all have settled down. Up on that top side, Will Weber. Along with Ober. Hunter Reynolds is up there on the top side doing some pushing. The 51 of Travis Elliott is there. A nice little breakaway here of about 10 cars. Mark Mann is back up into the hunt again there, Merle. Looks like Duvendak might be backing off just a little bit, making it 3 wide on the top side. He's probably not liking the raciness. He's going to slip back behind this train and sit in the rocking chair and just ride around a little bit for a while. Actually, that is probably very smart thinking on his part. Hilton on the bottom. Weber up top. McCullough sitting right there in that second, third position. On the bottom, second car, doing the pushing. The lap ride is up on the top side, staying out of their way. Jostling around just a little bit. Looks like we're probably, all the way to, I'd say a 12-car breakaway right there. And then the rest of these cats are all in single file trying to catch up with them. And that is their best shot of being able to catch up with these guys in the front, is stay in single file to get that momentum. They are 7 seconds back. Still, the boy wonder, Logan Hilton on the bottom, leading them around here one more time. His mama says when he was born that she wasn't even able to push him in the stroller. Wasn't fast enough for him. He wanted to go faster, so he did it himself. That's something to think about. Now, these Xfinity cars, they do get hot. They get hot pretty quick, too, since iRacing did an upgrade on these things. You'll see these guys peeking out every so slightly to cool those puppies down, because you will blow them up if you're not careful. Ober decides to back off and hop back into the back of this train for a while. He, too, wanted to hop back into that rocking chair. Watch that 24 of of Weber. He'll get down there real close and start pinching Logan down there to try to take a little of that side draft off of him so he can move forward. Hunter Reynolds there trying to do some pushing. Everybody is playing nicely, believe it or not. Finally, they've settled down. Weber drops down. Able to get in front of Logan. Now the 63 is going to do the shoving for a while. And this is what you're looking like inside Logan Hilton's ride. You tell me that's not close right there. Him and a 26 up front. You could reach out there and slap the crap out of the next guy up in front of you if you were able to. That's how close they are. Your leader so far right now, riding along with him in the open air. It's pretty easy out here when you're leading this bad boy. All you got to do is stay low and keep your eyes forward. The pusher back here, Logan, sneaks up on him. Look at all that steering wheel work he's got to do. If you don't hit somebody square, you'll turn them and you'll have another big one on your hands. And that's exactly what these guys are trying to avoid. Still a 15-car breakaway. Weber on the bottom. Reynolds on top. Duvendak creeps his way back up. Mark Mann is another one creeping his way back up into the 9th position. I want to put a big thank you out to the Hilton family. They presented this race. Without them, I wouldn't be here tonight, more than likely, broadcasting. You wouldn't be hearing my big mouth, so my hat's off to them. Weber still on the bottom. Whoa. Reynolds just makes it. Just clears the 24 of Weber and shoots it down into the inside. I'm not mistaken. I think he might have scratched the paint off the nose of Weber's car. Travis Elliott is your first car up on the high side. Well, he was till Weber jumped up in front of him. Getting just a little pushy up there on that top side. I know you guys have seen this, but for those of you that haven't, that is what COVID-19 looks like, folks. That's what the boys got to look at all the way around this track, and I'm pretty sure he would like to have that in his rearview mirror. This caution right here should be a stage winner. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find this one out. I believe it is. Let me see here. I must be seeing things. I'm not. There's no caution. I thought there was. Maybe I got my bug back. Great. Yeah, there is a caution. I'm not seeing things. Everybody's got to try to get the line back up again. Logan didn't want to stop. He wanted to go right on past the pace car. And that will be a stage win right there, too. I was correct. Hunter Reynolds is your stage 1 winner. All important points. Very important points. He was coming in 3rd so far for this championship. Everybody's going to be coming into the pits. They will be topping off as far as you can see them. Let's look at them all. There they all come. Milam's popping in here. Olber's in. Every single one of them that's on the lead lap is coming in. They don't burn up tires near as much on these super speedways like all your other tracks. So basically you can come in here and you can just fill up your fuel and be on your merry way. That's pretty much what everybody's doing. Someone might have a little bit of damage they need to get fixed or whatever and worked on. No big deal, no harm, no foul. Takes a while to get around this track. What a pit stop, though, by Logan. And another guy that had a great pit stop. That's right, Merle out there in YouTubeville. Your man, Mark Man, brought that machine up to second place so far here. We are past halfway in the OP Super Speedway Series Key Realty Championship races. We have, I believe it's 2 to go after this, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 2, maybe 3, but I think it's 2 after this race. So these guys need to get everything they can get while they can get it. Tammy, your boy, will be able to wear the Max Speed logo t-shirt for the next 2 races. Might bring him good luck. He'll have it by then. Speaking of t-shirts and stuff, go to the website. Check us out. Facebook page, MaxSpeedTV, decals, wristbands, t-shirts. Pretty reasonable. And the design was made up by me. Pretty proud of that design. I think you look good in one of these t-shirts. I really do. Hopefully it bring you good luck. Mark Mann setting up there on that top side, the front vehicle. He started out leading 9 laps of this race. And then it got ugly. Just in case anybody really happens to care, you are listening to me, Bobby Johnson, from MaxSpeedTV. Appreciate all the likes we've got out there. Y'all could give me a few more. That would be swell. It would warm my heart. Speaking of warming my heart, it's time to go racing one more time. Green flag is out. Logan's going to lead them down with the charge. The bottom side definitely motoring around there pretty good. Mark Mann on the top side going nowhere fast. Milam's going to pick him up. 72 of Stevens is going to pick him up also, along with Travis Elliott up there. McCullough is also up there. Here comes Milan. I told him when I talked to him before, he said he'd rather push than actually win the race. And it's showing right now because he is shoving Mark Mann up on that high side, trying to get him up there past Hilton and Reynolds. He's definitely moved him up there, but just don't quite have the mustard to get it done yet. David Overstreet back up, fighting for the battles up here in the top 4. So far, he's having a good run tonight. They spread out 3 wide coming at you. They might be backing off just a little bit. The McCullough boys are together up on the high side. Hilton still leading them around. About 190 mile an hour. The boys led 12 laps so far of this race. One more time on that top side. Man trying to get a little bit more help up there. If anybody can do the pushing, it's going to be that number 7. Joshua loves to push. Everybody's playing nicely. They cannot afford to get in a wreck. Riding along right now with Milam. Trying to get Mark Mann pushed up there in front so he can drop down. Folks, it's definitely not as easy as it looks. You see all that play in that steering wheel. You see him cranking that wheel around like that. It's no different than the real thing. You'll get a good shove in right here on him. Bam, hits him. Not enough to get him up in front of the kid, though, but definitely gets him up there a little bit. Up on that high side by themselves, it's the McCullough boys. You almost think these guys are getting just a little bit antsy right now here. 3 wide around Daytona. Now they're feeling froggy. Let's take a look right here. Look at Mark Mann. Let's take a look at that rear suspension of him. Watch Milam in that 7 come right up and just about his front end almost disappears. He'll work his way all the way up, try to get him square, and give him that all-important shove. "61 laps of 100 is in the books. 90% of this field has used their fast repair. You wouldn't know it by the way these cats are running right now. They ain't got a care in the world, it seems like. Going back here a little bit further, take a look, still 3 wide. The McCullough boys up on the high side, fading towards the back of this train. Milam in that number 7, peeking out there to the side, trying to cool that machine down. Reynolds in the number 2 spot. He's got his nose buried in that 63. Sean Stevens right there in the middle. He's got traffic up top and on the bottom on him. Everybody's starting to jump in line, except for the 51 of Travis Elliott. He's getting a little bit of help again back up on that high side. Throw a blanket over these top 15 cats. They are that tight, that close together. Still up on that high side. McCullough boys trying to make it work up there. They're kind of like a rash. It just ain't going away. Give these two cats a lot of credit up here. Look at them. They're going all the way to the front with only a 2-car train. Everybody else has got 4 and 5 pushers right there with them. These guys only have themselves, and they're staying right with them. One of the guys that's fallen way back here, Duvendak, he's back in the 18th position. I'm kind of thinking, he's thinking there's going to be a big storm brewing right now, and, well, he just a little nervous. He backs off. He said he might come back and ride around in the back for a while. Still up front, the kid, Logan Hilton, running it around again. He's led 19 laps so far, soon to be 20. Hunter Reynolds staying right there, hooked up on his bumper. Milam in the 7, doing some shoving for man up there on the top side. Those cats are still trying to get around the boys on the bottom here. Definitely not easy. But here's something we're going to keep in our minds right now. I'm going to bring a little scenario out to you. And what's the scenario? These boys are going to be coming in about 3 laps or so for green flag pit stops. This just might get hairy. We will find out. Being on the bottom is definitely a whole lot better when you got to go into a green flag pit stop. McCullough boys up top not giving up. By themselves, still trying to run these guys down. Three wide at the front. 2 by 2. 3 wide. Something like that. There's a whole lot. How's that? We got a storm brewing up here, folks. The question is it just going to rain, or are we going to get some thunder and lightning in here? So far, everybody is playing nice. They are giving each other room. You can run 3 wide around here. These guys are definitely good enough to do that. It's been 14 laps since they've been into pit road. The next 2 to 3 laps, they should be pitting. There's man down there pinching real close to Logan Hilton on the bottom side there. Trying to get some of that side drafting going on. Milam still pushing. Pushed good enough to put man out front in front of Logan. Milam sees a nice little hole. He dives down in it. Now the boys are getting ready for their pit stops. They're getting set up right here down into the inside. You're going to start seeing them single file out here. As far as teammates go, the front 2 guys are teammates. They will be coming in together, I can guarantee you that. David Overstreet, been kind of quiet, but look at, here they all come. Let's see how this works out. Oh, everybody is actually doing a good job. Now, do not speed on pit road. If you do, oh, that's just gonna suck. Let's hope nobody does. Let's see who's going to pop out of pit road first. Logan Hilton does a great job on his pit stops. Well, like I said, the boy does a great job on his pit stops. Here he comes, leading the pack out. They all got to stay down there until they reach up to the commitment cone, which we won't see, but it's there. They see it. There it was. Now they can hop back up on the track again. Form back up. Your top five: Hilton, Mann, Milam, Reynolds, Weber. You are watching OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series presented by the Hiltons. Brought to you by MaxSpeedTV. All single file all the way back. That's what you want to see when you are leading this race. 24 laps led. Logan Hilton. Burrow, you've got to be a happy camper. Your boy's in second position right now. The 7 of Josh Milam goes up on the high side there. I don't know if he's going actually backwards just a little bit. I don't know if he's going to pick up the back of this tail or stay out of trouble for a little bit or what. I'm not sure what that plan was. Maybe he just wanted to cool things down just a little bit and hop into the back of this, and he does. We have had only 3 cautions as far as incidents goes. 26 lead changes so far. Second position, Mark Mann. Now he's doing the pushing. Reynolds is there in third. Fourth is Weber. The 02, David Overstreet, setting in fifth position. Sean Stevens into 72 is sixth. Chris McCullough, 7th. 8, Travis Elliott, 9th. Joshua Milam. Dave Hunt is 10th. 11 is the 8, Cody Ober and Jim Westerfield. And then the rest of the cats trying to catch back up with them. You people still with me out there in YouTube? I haven't heard a peep out of you guys in 30 minutes. Hello. Milam back up on that high side again. By himself, though. Looking for the dance partners. He didn't have any. Drops back down into that second lane on the top side. Now we're 2 by 2. Way back here, Les Lovey. He went for a ride at the beginning of this race. Out here running around by himself. 17 seconds. There's another bunch trying to get caught back up with these guys. Duvendak. Mayer. Booth up on the high side. 65, Shane Posey. McCullough trying to catch this train up here that we got. "76 laps in the books." Whoa, the kid decides to run up on that high side. Had a good run going up there. He decides to take advantage of it. 26 of Reynolds is shoving Mark Mann right on past him. Everybody still playing nice. I got a feeling here in about 10, 15 laps, that's going to change. On the bottom, Mark Mann being shoved. Hunter Reynolds in the 26 is his pusher. On the top side, you got Logan Hilton being shoved by Will Weber up there. You got Josh Milam up here. He's another one. Now you got Milam and Ober. Those two cats, they run very well together. And they are back together. Travis Elliott's back into the mix in the 9th position. Everybody staying clean so far. Mann on the bottom. Hilton on top. Let's take a look at the 24. This is what he's looking at. Trying to get the young lad up there past Mark Mann. Does he have enough to do it on this backstretch right here? If he does, you'll know it. Gives him another shove just before they go into the turn. Can he clear Mark Mann? It does not look like it's going to happen. Not this time anyway. You can come out of the 4th turn just before you get to tri-oval. You can give him one more shove if you get close enough to him. Then you got to back off. You got to set yourself back up again. By the time you come out of turn 2 up here, you should be on that bumper and pushing. And that's exactly what he is going to be doing right now. Watch him creep right up to the tail of the 63 here. You got to keep it as steady as you possibly can. If you move that wheel a lot, you shave time off. Now he's pushing him. Now he's got to get him all the way up there. Will he get him in front of Mann? I don't think he's got enough to do it. But you can see how much that you can get a shove up there when you push early on these front and back stretches. Two by two. Everybody is pushing and playing nice for right now. 20 laps to go in this race. What's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. They are all going to have to come into the pits. They will not have enough fuel. The 24 pushes the 63 of Logan Hilton far enough that he was able to drop down in front of Mark Mann on the bottom side. Now your leader being shown is Logan Hilton. Except for that time, Weber took it up on the high side. Now does Milam have enough to be able to push Weber up past Logan and drop down to the bottom? Got a little bit of a gap right there between Mann and the 26th of Reynolds. And the 7 sees it, and he's going to drop down in there. That will leave the 24 out into the wind a little bit just before. Waiting for Cody to pick him up. Olber. The 0-2 drops off. He goes into the pits. Everybody still, I'm going to say probably the next 3 laps or so, they will be coming in. The teammates right there, 63, Logan Hilton and Mark Mann. Hunter Reynolds, Josh Milam, they're also teammates. Will Weber is also teammates with Hunter and Reynolds. Or Milam and Reynolds, I'm sorry. I'll get it right. $18 to go. 14 laps since their last pit stop. Somewhere around 15 to 16. That's just about all you can get out of these. The kid has been flawless all night on green flag pit stops. Duvendak's into the pits already. The train's going to be going around him like he's sitting still. He is going to be showed 1 lap down. They've already been in. They've already pitted. Going around the slower traffic, he just come out of the pits. 62 of Les Levy. He just came out of the pits, along by the 95 right with him. I look for these guys to be coming in within this lap or the next lap. Where's it going to be? It's going to be this lap, and here they come. And we've already got trouble. I can hear the metal grinding somewhere. Hopefully it's not too bad. No cautions, it's not. Let's see who comes out of this first. That's what we want to know. Getting just enough fuel. They know exactly how much fuel to go. This time the kid, he does it one more time. He's going to lead them right back out here. They know exactly how much fuel to put in these things by the sim racing apps. To just enough to get the job done. Well, we got a trouble. We got one sliding sideways. Will that bring out a caution? I'm not sure who that was. Trying to find it. It's not going to bring out a caution, I don't think. There he is. I think that might have been, yep. I believe that might have been Mr. Weber. Hunter Reynolds is coming back out. He's done and had his stop. These cats right here, Olber and Milam, probably the 2 best pushers out here on this track. These guys are phenomenal. And then the best 2 behind them, it's going to be the 63 and the 04. Hunter Reynolds is being shown your leader right now. 14 to go. That's not going to last very long because here comes the O train. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. He's going to try to catch up into the back of this bad boy if he can. Like I said, Ober and Milam, they have a great working, pushing relationship. I wonder if they push their kids or their wife or anybody out away from the refrigerator or whatever when they want to get in the refrigerator. They just like to push. I don't think they care who they push. Top 5 right now. Ober, Milam, Hilton, Mann, and Reynolds. $12 to go at the line. Going up side by side, Mann and Hilton working together. With these two guys racing side by side, these four cats like they are, it is liable to bring in this whole bunch of cars behind them. They will catch up with them. And here they come. Within the next lap, they all will be together, all bunched up. Are we working on a recipe for a disaster? Let's hope not, but they are going to get bunched up right here. Top side, not getting any help yet, but not to worry. The cavalry is coming, you guys. There's 3 more coming back behind you. $10 to go at the line. Milam decides to go up on that high side. Whoa, whoa, a little tag right there. Wow, they tried to hold it together. What a job done by the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. That should have been a caution right there, folks. That was impressive. Already they are getting antsy. 10 to go at the line. Unbelievable driving by Hunter Reynolds. Now he's got to try to get it together again, clean his shorts out, and work his way back up front. Try to catch these guys. He's got plenty of time to do it yet. No harm, no foul. Milam down on the bottom, giving the kid the shove, in the lead right now. Into the mix, Chris McCullough. Topside getting very little help. Mann up there with the 51 of Travis Elliott, looking for Reynolds to come back around, and here he comes, working his way back up front on that top side after a remarkable save. Plenty of time to do it. 9 to go. Mark Mann up on that high side. Being shoved by Travis Elliott. Mann gets shoved up far enough in front of the kid. Drops down to the bottom side. Lap traffic up on the high side, staying out of the way. That will be the 24. Mann on the bottom, Travis Elliott on the top. Mann goes back up to the high side again, tries to pick up some of that momentum up there off of him. Milan pushing the kid forward on that bottom side, giving him the lead back, it looks like. McCullough down there in the bottom also doing some pushing. Here comes the 72 of Sean Stevens into the picture. Whoa, there's a turn. Milan gets the kid loose. He's trying to hang on to it. What a save by the kid. Is not going to bring out a caution, it looks like. that might have definitely ended the chances of Logan Hilton right there. He did a miraculous save and pretty much caused no caution and basically got screwed, folks. Bottom line. Mark Mann up top, being shoved now by McCullough in the 60. Down on the bottom, the 51 is up top, and Travis Elliott, he drops down to the bottom. It's his turn to lead a lap. Travis Elliott has led 5 laps of this race. Finds himself sitting out front here right now. 5 to go at the line. Top side not getting any help whatsoever. McCullough goes back up. A little bit of blocking on the 51 right there. Here comes McCullough down on the bottom with the 72 of Stevens along with him and Dave Hunt. Mans jumps back down to the bottom side to try to pick up a little bit of that draft. Reynolds got enough to push. Does he have enough push to get the 51 of Travis Elliott out in front of Mann so he can drop down in front of him again? Not yet, he doesn't. Mann on the bottom. His best friend right now is that 60 behind him of Chris McCullough. Oh, 04 staying on the bottom. He says, if you guys want around me, you're going to have to do it the hard way. You're going to have to do it from the top. The top is slowly losing ground just a little bit from that bottom. The 04, he said when he came in here, when I was talking to him, he had a horrible day today. He was tired and wore out as he could be. He just felt everything was going to go against him in this race today. And here he is, leading it with 3 to go at the line. Can McCullough do anything sitting back there behind him? The only thing he can do is stay on his bumper and push. Here comes Milam up here on the top side. He's going to get out of the way. Let the boys fight it out. And here we go. Whoa, there's trouble. He tries to open up a spot, and he cannot do it, folks. What a save right there by Mark Mann. I am pretty sure the 51 thought he was clear, but he was not clear and about took the nose off. We will be able to go figure out what happened because the caution did come out. Let's go back and take a look at our MaxSpeedTV replay here. Oh, we got to go back a little further than that, I bet. Let's go on back a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Now let's see what we got. And we're going to go by a bar chase here. Let's see what happens. He thought he had him cleared. I'm not sure. Apparently, he wasn't cleared because they got into it. Ober goes around right back there. Watch Mark Mann do the sprint car all the way around this turn and save it. One more time. Riding along on a big chase right here. Let's see what happens. He comes down. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that was net code or not. I can't be the one to figure that out. I really don't know. But I will tell you, that was close. There they go. Boy, watch him fishtail that around there and hold it. That's impressive. Let's see what we got going back up top, though. There it is. So far, Hunter Reynolds now. Your top 5, guys. It's Reynolds, Elliott, McCullough, Mann, Stevens, all coming in. Every single one of them is coming in. Who's going to gamble? Who has enough? Just a splash and go is really all they need. They're probably anticipating a few more green-white checkers. I don't know. There he is. Mark Mann, guys. Out front, Hunter Reynolds. Chris McCullough, Jim Westerfield, quiet all night long, sitting in that 4th position. Dave Hunt, Ken McCullough, Robert Duvendak sitting in the 7th. Travis Elliott, 8, 9th, David Overstreet, and 10, David Booth. Logan Hilton is showed 15th position as of right now. How about you, Mr. Man? It's Bobby. You got me?
Yeah, Bobby, what's up, man?
Hey, I was just telling everybody out there in YouTubeville that I was talking to you before this race, and you said you was going to run like crap. You were tired. You didn't feel good. You just kind of wore out. Well, maybe you should race like that all the time.
You know, it makes you a little bit more relaxed, even though I've been a little bit squirrely in this gosh darn car tonight. My focus is not 100% there, I will admit that. But I'm having fun. We've had great battles up here.
Yeah, you've had really good battles. You've also, well, you're probably going to have one of them green and white checker deals. You think you got enough to keep these boys off you?
Oh boy, I don't know. It's pretty much, you got two. I don't know. This is going to... I have no idea what's going to happen here. It's going to be insanity, I know that.
Well, I'm going to give you some advice. I suggest that you drive out your rearview mirror. You hear me?
Absolutely. I will be mirror driving.
All right, my friend. Hang in there. Good luck. And maybe I'll be able to talk to you in the winner's circle, buddy.
All right, Bobby. We'll see you.
All right. He's right. He ain't got a whole lot of help up there. As far as, let's see. I think the closest one he's going to get is going to be Dave Hunt in that 5th position. And that is his closest help, so he's kind of out there of a sitting duck a little bit, maybe. Top 5 real quick. Mann, Reynolds, McCullough, Westerfield, and Hunt. Westerfield started 15th. This is what we've been waiting for all night long. We saw some great races and we saw some great saves. It's all come down to this right here. Man gets the green flag. He's on the loud pedal, going through the gears, nice and clean. Can the bottom side keep the momentum going to try to keep that top side off of him? 60, McCullough doing some serious pushing down there on that bottom side. Westerfield is right on that rear bumper. Duvendak in the middle. Up, back on the high side. Oh, now we got trouble right there. That's going to bring the caution out, I do think. And they're still wrecking. Mark Mann, just keep your foot in the thing, son. And that's exactly what him and Hunter Reynolds are doing. They are checking out from this mayhem. Let's go back and see what's going on. Oh, that's the second one. Let's go back to the first one. Get a different angle on this one here. So many angles. Just don't know which one's the best one. Let's see what happens right here. This is going to be the second one. They get just a little squirrely right there. Well, there they go. That was that one. Let's go back to the very first one here. We're going to go way back here a little ways, too. Looks like Duvendak. Let's take a peek in car here. Get a good shot, maybe. Booth is right up there in his top side. See him right there? Looks like Booth might come down on Duvendak. I'm not positive. But anyway, those two collided, and when they did, they went for a ride. The O2 got involved in that also. Never a dull moment here. Super Speedway Racing. OP style, Key Realty. Presented by the Hiltons. We're going to rack them up. We're going to do it again. Mr. Reynolds, Bobby in the booth, you got me.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what there, that last caution, you and Reynolds, man, you kept your foot in the floor and checked out, afraid it was going to catch up with you.
Man, I don't know. That was crazy. I've almost been in like two or three wrecks now, I think, and we used our fast repair like lap 15, so this race has been pretty scary so far.
It has been scary. You think you got what it takes. I mean, you're up there on that high side. It's kind of tough there when you're taking out. You think you're going to have yourself a pretty good pusher there with Jamie Jessup behind you?
Me and Mark both have damage, so we're pretty even there. I feel like if I can get a good push from the 39 here, we'll have a good shot, but that inside lane's hard to beat tonight, so we're going to see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you what. You hang in there, and we're going to see what happens here, buddy. I'll be talking to one of you guys in the winner's circle, I can tell you that. So good luck and keep the fenders on it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty. Now, real quick, where did I take you from so I get you back in the right place?
Fuel Sim Racing. FSR.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you don't get these guys in the right spots after you talk to them, oof, it can get ugly. That's the biggest mistake a broadcaster can make. Folks, it's been a great race so far, without a doubt. OP Super Speedway. These guys, I don't know. They race on Mondays. They race on Wednesdays. They got a truck race. Getting ready here to fire up a legend, or I'm sorry, not legend, but the old NASCAR 86 or 87s or 85, 86s, whatever they are. They're getting ready to fire that league up. I mean, this is just a great league to get into. If you're looking for a league, hit with these guys. I know they got some races coming up to join their league and stuff. It's a great opportunity. I suggest you do it. Speaking of doing it, we are going to go green, folks. We have been waiting for a while now. Some of these guys have dodged a bullet. Take a look right here, guys. Setting in sixth, Logan Hilton. The kid that saved and prevented a caution that kind of screwed him a little bit. But look at him. He's right here in the middle of this. And you've got Josh Milam. Like I said, he would rather push than win. I can't think of a better guy to have behind me right now. Mark Mann does not feel good, has not felt good. Does he have what it takes to keep these guys off of him for just 2 more laps? Or 3 more laps. 2 more laps. We're going to find out right now. Mark's still on the bottom. Getting a pretty good jump. Pretty good push by Dave Hunt in that 53 right there. 39's trying to square up within a bumper. Whoa, they've tagged. That right there is going to cause another mess. One more caution coming out. He keeps it off the wall at least. Good night. He tries to make a move up to the top side, and he does. He sticks it up there, but it looks like Reynolds might have gotten into him possibly. It was a very evasive maneuver. The 72, he's spinning all around. Looks like he's going to keep it off the wall. No harm, no foul. My goodness. One more time. Let's see it. He moves up top. It could have been Netco, but to me it just looks like they just touched. Everybody's going for the same real estate. That's what it looks like to me, boys. One more time, we're gonna do it again. This is absolutely crazy. I'm not sure how this is. I don't remember if you get so many green-white checkers or what. It is showing right now, though, your winner. I do believe... And that is it. I think. Yep, it is. Mark Mann has pulled this thing off. Merle out there in YouTube land. Right there it is. I do believe this man is your winner right there. Gonna find out from race control here, and it is true, it is over with. As you can see, his own teammates give him that I love you smash. Yeah, we don't want to miss that now, do we, guys? There's a whole lot of love right here. Look at that. Your winner, Mark Mann. Wow. You guys stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a fun interview with this guy. I can assure you of that. Don't go nowhere. Super Speedway Racing, OP style, Key Realty on MaxSpeedTV.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
I haven't been able to hear anybody all night.
Travis, that was a good battle with you, man. Sorry that... Dude.
It literally...
All right. You guys be nice. I'm getting ready to do this. Get ready to go live. Trying to find Jamie Dress Up. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, I believe you. Okay. All right, here we go. I just played the OP commercial twice. Oh, it took me to get you guys. Welcome back, everybody. We are back. OP Super Speedway Key Realty. Third place. Let me find the cat. And there he is. Travis Elliott. Bobby in the booth. You got me.
Hi, Bobby.
How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. You was kind of quiet here. You just minding your own business. I know you got caught up in that one big wreck. But you was going through, and then things got a little hairy here at the very, very end, and you managed to sneak right on through all that mess and come out with a nice third-place finish. You got to like it.
I don't know what you mean by quiet. I got stage 1, stage 1. I think I got a top 5 stage 2, but...
oh, yeah. I mean the accident. She was able to avoid all that stuff.
I got lucky on a few. There was that first or second big one. I was in the grass going through turn 3 by the wall.
Yeah, you did a very good job. I mean, I think everybody used the fast repair on that one.
Yeah, I used mine at that very last stop, and I was even debating it then, but it was a great points night.
Good points night for you.
Yeah, I'm definitely pleased. Just excited to get to the next race next week and see where we at for the next round.
Oh yeah, well, you did a fine job. Like I said, you were right there when you needed to be. That's for sure. And come out with a third place finish. You can't complain with that. Anybody out here in YouTubeville that you want to thank before I let you go?
Shout out to Max Speed, you in the booth. The OP guys for always coming out here and having some fun. Shout out to Mark Mann for coming down on him a little bit too early, it seemed. I'll have to go back and watch it, but my spotter said I was clear, but thankfully it didn't hurt him too bad, obviously. But then shout out to the guys, Cody, Hunter, Josh, Will, Jimmy, and my Vapid Eat Racing guys.
I tell you, you guys did a great job. It was a great race. I mean, it got a little hairy starting off, but everybody settled down a little bit there, and it was a fun race to watch, I'll tell you that. I'm sure it was fun to be in it, too. So congratulations on all your points and your third-place finish, and go relax and have a fun week, and I'll catch you back next week, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. See you, Bobby.
All right, buddy. Okay, number 2, Jamie. Bobby, you got me.
Yes, sir, I got you.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I say you are. Second place finish. That's kind of crazy stuff happening out there tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty hectic for the most part.
Yeah, well, you come out with a second place finish. That is awesome. I know you're not in the top guys for the chase, the top 8 guys, but nevertheless, you was able to bring home a nice second place finish. That's great. And you know what? Maybe you can run off this momentum and maybe win the one next week, and then I can interview you as the winner. How's that?
That'd be pretty good.
The whole entire year, I have called you Jamie Dress Up Jessup.
Like I told you before, doesn't even bother me.
I know that the guys, they were all picking, and I called Duvendak Tic Tac. You guys have a lot of fun. It seems like you got a lot of nice guys in this league right here. You guys really have a great sense of humor, but you drive so well together. It's got to be fun.
Yeah, it can be frustrating at times, but for the most part, yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right, my friend. Is there anybody out there in YouTubeville you want to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank Key Realty for sponsoring the series, because without them, they bring a lot of support. And, of course, all the people in the background at OP for putting this on. And then my team I just joined, Checkered Flag. I just joined them a couple weeks ago, so it seems to actually been a good choice. So other than that, that's about it.
Well, you definitely impressed them, I'll tell you that. Congratulations on your second place finish, buddy, and we'll catch you next week. And like I said, maybe you can just go one more further. We can talk to you in the winner's circle. Until then, you take care. We'll see you next week.
Yep, take it easy. That's the goal.
All right, buddy.
Is it my turn, Bobby?
I don't know. I'm speechless right now. I don't know what to say. You know what? You might as well just be tired from now on when you race.
Well, I was falling asleep, but I'm wide awake now. So I'm going to be up half the night watching the replay, watching the broadcast.
Listen to my wonderful voice.
Hey, man, you're sending it every week, and it's been great. It's been awesome having you broadcast these races every Wednesday. I look so forward to this league and these races on Wednesday, and I appreciate MaxSpeedTV and all that you guys do over here. And it's really stepped it up a notch on Wednesdays,
well,
that's for sure.
I appreciate it, and I will give you a T-shirt. Jeez.
Yeah,
wow.
I'll take a T-shirt.
My goodness. Hey, look, I gotta tell you, it had to scare the crap out of you with everybody wrecking behind you.
Yeah.
That's twice.
Yes. I was a little bit sad Logan got into it there earlier, and but he recovered for a top 5. Pretty great recovery. We were working really well together up there tonight. So me and Travis battling it out there, that was a lot of fun. I'll tell you that. Those last 10 laps were some of the best racing we've had all season over here, that's for sure, except minus the cautions, of course.
Well, you know, it's part of super speedway racing. You're gonna have it. But I will have to say, since I've been broadcasting you guys, that one caution where everybody in the field, except for I think 2 guys in the front.
I was in it.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
That was pretty big, without a doubt.
It was.
You do have that's great going into this next. I think you've only got is it 2 races left or 3?
I think we got next week, and then we have the championship. I think we have 2 races. So I believe that's winning correct. Tonight locks me in for that championship race, which I'm super stoked about because I was on the bubble. You're
setting pretty, and you was on the bubble.
Yes.
I talked to you earlier, and
yep.
You were kind of crapping bricks there for a little bit, you could sort of say.
I was kind of contemplating what I needed to do. And
another guy came out, he was just above you, Sean Stevens. And, man, he got all kinds of points tonight, too.
Yes, yep. He had a good race, for sure.
He had a really good race. Well, you do have a coworker that's going to come out and probably give you a big old hug when she sees you at work. She's been out here cheering for you every single broadcast.
Everyone.
And that Merle has been here dedicated, just cheering you right on.
I appreciate Meryl.
Yeah, awesome.
Her name's Mara, but
I call her Merle.
I call her Meryl. She doesn't like it.
You told me to call her Merle.
She's she's listening.
I know, and you're just if you're listening, you hit him because he told me to call you Merle.
I'm sure she will tomorrow.
I'm glad I live in Ohio.
Well, it might not be enough proximity.
It might not, but I'll check my mail and I'll make sure the wife opens anything that comes first, all right?
All right, brother.
Hey, I hope you keep this momentum with you, man. You're on a pretty good high. And my advice to you is run a couple laps, do whatever you got to do, work hard all day long before the race next week because obviously it paid off for you tonight.
Heck yeah. I was really happy about the finish, of course. I feel bad for everybody who wrecked on those last 10 laps. I always do. It's always nice to finish these under green, but hey, I'll take it however I can get it.
Go celebrate, my friend, and I'll talk to you next Wednesday. And we'll see if we just can't have this little talk again. All right.
All right. Let me just get a quick shout out in here to
everybody. The stage is yours.
Everyone. I want to thank Mark Vega up in Race Control, Key Realty for sponsoring this whole series. Without them, this wouldn't have been possible this season. Everybody who chipped in, MaxSpeedTV and you, Bobby, OP Super Speedway Series, awesome league. Thanks to all my teammates tonight. They were great. And I appreciate Logan keeping me up there and Chris McCullough for working with me there and Dave. And, just hoping most of my teammates can make it next week. Hopefully we get 2 of them in. And
now tell me,
Mara,
how pumped up are you?
I'm psyched, dude. I did not think that this was possible tonight. I didn't have a good run early, got into a wreck early, and I thought it was pretty much done from there. I was just gonna have to ride in the back and maybe take a top 10 if I got lucky. So, yeah, happy. That's just kind of the way. When you have help out here, when you have friends, anything's possible on these super speedways.
That's correct. You got to have friends until it's time not to have them.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, my friend. You take it easy. I'll see you next week, all right?
See you next week, Bobby.
All right, buddy.
Later.
That guy is always a joy to talk to. Even when he's tired, he's happy. Unbelievable. But I am going to tell you right now, we're going to have to leave, folks. It's over with. I'm going to go through the lineup real fast here. Hopefully I don't screw anything up on you. So we'll see how that goes, all right? Your winner, Mark Mann, started first, and he ends it first. Jamie Jessup started 19th, comes in second. Travis Elliott started 10th, comes out with a good third-place finish. Logan Hilton led a lot of laps, 36 laps, was unable, got caught up in a few incidents, had a heck of a save in one of them. Ended up still coming back with a 4th position. That's not too bad. David Overstreet started 12th, finishes in the 5th position. I know he was caught up in an incident. I think everybody was caught up in an incident at one point. Will Weber started 7th, finished 6th. Josh Milam started 14th, finished 7th. 8th position, Duvendak. 9th position, David Booth. 10th, Dave Hunt. 11th, Sean Stevens. Hunter Reynolds comes in 12th. Les Levy comes in 13th. James Mayer, 14th. Sean Posey, 16th. Joseph Fogg, 16th. Kim McCullough, 17th. Jim Westerfield, 18th. Cody Ober, up front quite a bit. Doing a lot of pushing up there. Got into a couple accidents. Costed him somewhat. Finishes in the 18th position. Chris McCullough, 19th. Jimmy Reynolds, 21st. Robert Thorns, 22nd. Andrew Schroeder, 23rd. Sean McCorrick, I believe, 24th. 25th is Rick Nichols. And then the rest of these cats right here, Mark Vega and Derek Conley, 26th and 27th. That's it, folks. I certainly appreciate you guys here watching through all this. I apologize for technical difficulties there I had starting out, but we got it fixed. Appreciate everybody. Everybody be safe. Be careful. Get out there and vote. Don't forget to vote. It's your right, your privilege. OP Super Speedway Key Realty Series. 2 more to go, and we're going to crown ourselves a champion. Until then, see ya.